everybody, welcome to story time today. We have a very special theme since it's the day before Christmas Eve. Okay, our theme today is Christmas, Baby Santa. Okay, so before we get into that, let's just start off with our good morning song, bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Just pat your knees and clap your hands and sing along with me, okay? Ready? All right. Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say hello as loud as we can. Hello! Whew. Wow, that was loud. Let's try and say it really quiet now in an inside voice. Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say hello as quietly as we can. That was so quiet. Did you say something? You did? Well, what did you say? You said hello? Wow, that was so quiet. Good job, I didn't hear you. Do you think you can say it really fast? All right, let's try. Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say hello as fast as we can. Hello! Woo, that was fast, but do you think you can say it faster? All right, let's give it a go. Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say hello as fast as we can. Hello! Woo, that was so fast. I'm tired from being so fast. Okay, let's say it really slow now. Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say hello as slow as we can. Hello. Whew, that was so slow, I would have been here all day. Good job. Okay, let's say it really high in a squeaky voice. Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say hello as high as we can. Hello! Good job. Let's say it really low in a deep voice. Bread and butter, marmalade and jam. Let's say hello as low as we can. Hello. Good job, everybody. Okay, so our book today is When Santa Was a Baby, written by Linda Bailey and Genevieve Codbelt, read with permission by Tundra Books. Okay, When Santa Was a Baby. Did you know that Santa used to be a baby? You did? Huh, good for you. I think it's crazy to think that Santa used to be a baby, because how do we think of Santa now? Really big, rosy cheeks, white hair and a white beard, kind of like a grandpa, huh? Grandpas used to be babies too. When Santa was a baby. When Santa was a baby, he was soft and round and cuddly, and his parents thought he was wonderful. "Look at those dimples," said his dad. "How merry." "And his dear little nose," said his mom, "like a cherry." "Kitchy, kitchy, coo," they said together, and waited for Santa to make a baby sound. A sweet little gurgle, a gentle coo. Here's baby Santa. "Ho, ho, ho!" boomed baby Santa in a voice that rattled the windows. "Oh my!" said his parents, leaping back. "What was that?" Little Santa smiled his first smile. His parents were thrilled. "He doesn't have the usual baby voice," said his dad. "But it's good and strong, isn't it?" "It's special," said his mom. "Just like him." Do you know any babies that say ho, ho, ho? Just baby Santa, huh? The years went by and Santa grew older. He began to learn his colors right from the start. He liked red best. "What about these dandy blue pajamas from Aunt Mabel?" said his mom. Santa shook his head. "Want red?" "Of course you do," said his dad. "But blue is nice too." "Want red?" said little Santa. His parents put the blue pajamas in a drawer. "Maybe he'll be a firefighter," said his mom. "Look at baby Santa, he's running around naked. He didn't want to put on his blue jammies." What do you think Santa's favorite color is? I think red. On his next birthday, Santa got a beautiful red fire truck from his mom and dad. He got a rocking horse from Grandma, a puzzle from Uncle Ned, and a pair of yellow pajamas from Aunt Mabel. What a lovely time Santa had opening his presents. He had an even lovelier time wrapping them up again and putting them in a sack. What's he doing?" asked his mom. "Beats me," said his dad. They watched in amazement as Santa rode down the street giving away his presents to all the boys and girls. "Did you ever see anything like that?" said Santa's mom. His dad shook his head. "What a generous child." Santa wrapped up his gifts again and gave them to all the girls and boys. Would you do that? I don't know. On his next birthday, Santa asked for a horse. Well, it wasn't exactly a horse. He said it was like a horse, except it had horns and could pull a flying sled. His parents didn't understand, so they asked him to draw it. "Do you think it's a unicorn?" said his dad, scratching his head. "A unicorn?" said his mom. "Now where are we supposed to get one of those?" There's Santa's drawing of his unicorn horse. Do you think it's a unicorn or a horse? I don't either. What pulls a sleigh and has horns? A reindeer. Good job. They got him a hamster instead. It was a female hamster, and soon it had 8 babies. When they grew big enough, Santa harnessed them with ribbons to a matchbox. He put tiny presents in the matchbox and trained the hamsters to pull it around the house. "Listen," said his mom. "He's calling them by name." "Dasher," said Santa, "and Dancer, and Comet, and, Blixen. No, Vixen." "Extraordinary," said Santa's dad. "He's so creative," said his mom. "Look, there are his little baby hamsters pulling a sled. Oh my goodness." Santa was an unusual child in many ways. For one thing, he didn't like the warm weather. When the other children were running around in the hot summer sun, little Santa stayed inside, waiting for the fridge door to open. "We can't keep it open all the time," said his mom. "Think of the electric bills." "You're right," sighed his dad, "but it makes him so happy." Baby Santa's naked standing in front of the refrigerator because it's cold. Santa also had an odd interest in chimneys. "What do you suppose he's looking at?" asked his dad. "His clothes are all covered in ashes and soot. We can wash them, I suppose," said his mom. "Isn't it great that he's so curious?" "Maybe he'll be a scientist," said his dad. Do you think he'll be a scientist climbing in the chimney? I don't. Santa's best friend lived right next door. His name was Eldred. Eldred was smaller than Santa, but in other ways they were very much alike. They both enjoyed making things, especially toys, and Eldred loved green almost as much as Santa loved red. "What a jolly pair," said Santa's mom. "So nice to have a friend," said Santa's dad. Do you notice anything about Eldra's ears? They're pointed at the tip. Those are kind of like elf ears, huh? As Santa got older, it became clear he'd inherited the family good looks. Goodness, said Santa's mom. Just look at your bellies. They match like 2 bowls full of jelly. Ha ha ha, tee-hee-hee, said Santa's mom. Ho ho ho, boomed Santa. Look at their bellies. They are like bowls full of jelly. When Santa became a teenager, he continued to be unusual. He knew his own mind. He didn't always fit in with the crowd, but his parents thought he was wonderful. Look, she has a backpack on. So does she. What is he carrying? It looks like a sack, huh? What does Santa use in a sack? Put toys in, huh? As for the rest of the story, well, you can probably guess. Santa followed his childhood dreams. He moved to the North Pole where it was very cold. He built a toy-making workshop and brought in a crew of elves to help. He got a big, beautiful sleigh and trained 8 reindeer to pull it. And once a year, he travels around the world, climbing down chimneys to leave gifts for boys and girls. Look, there we go. There's Santa's house and his toy workshop. Who are these? Those are the elves making the toys. Look, who do we have here? Looks like reindeers, huh? His parents are so proud they could burst. Every Christmas Eve, they listen for his sleigh bells. They wave and blow kisses as Santa dips low over their house. It's what we always thought he'd do, said his mom. We knew it all the time, said his dad. And what do you think Santa says to that? What do you think Santa says? Why don't you tell me? What does Santa say? That's right. Ho, ho, ho! Look, there we go. There goes Santa delivering gifts on Christmas. There's his 8 reindeer. All right. Ho, 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 everybody. To Santa, love Mom and Dad. What did his parents leave him? Milk and cookies. Good job, everybody. Okay, that's the end of story time today. I hope you all have a happy holidays, whatever you're celebrating. I hope you enjoy it with your family and loved ones. Okay, before we go, let's sing our goodbye song, so just follow along with me, okay? Goodbye, goodbye, it's time to go. Goodbye, goodbye, I'll miss you so. See you later, alligator, but don't you cry. Before we leave, we'll say a big goodbye. Goodbye.